Hey yo, fellow Legonians, fellow Brick fans. This is Dave Frost reporting in again with my next Lego Christmas Lego set review. So let's remove the ID tag and get on with the review. So another part of this haul. Sorry for having to move the camera like that. So as you saw in the haul, this was one of the other sets that I also got in my Christmas haul. Making this the third Lego set review that I have for you tonight of the 6 Christmas Lego sets that I got for Christmas. So this is the Ant-Man Final Battle. The only Lego set that got made for the Ant-Man movie. And it's a pretty cool technique with what they do with these bricks over here. But we'll get onto that later in the review. So as you can tell, it comes with 3 minifigures: Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym, and Scott Lang. Hank Pym being the former Ant-Man, and Scott Lang being the current Ant-Man. Ages 6 to 12. Number code is 76039. Comes with 183 pieces. Here's the top of the box. The right side of the box. Bottom of the box. Left side. And the back of the box. So, obviously, it would always feature the features of the set on the back of the box. And we'll continue on with that later. So, before we get to the set, we want to get on with the instruction manual, which includes "20 steps for building the set." 1 page of features. Well, 1 half of a page of features. And it also includes 1 whole page of the pieces that come in the set, as you see before you. Then it also includes a half of a page featuring other sets that also came out in this small wave of Lego Marvel superhero sets. And then it also features an advertisement for the Lego Marvel Superheroes video game. And then join free today the Lego Club. And as usual for all Lego sets, in the instruction manual is win stuff for giving product feedback. That's if you feel like it. Then there's the double-sided comic book, where this is 1 half of this, where there's 2 comic adventures in 1 book, where this is 1 half of it, and this is the other half. Where it just gives a comic adventure of what you could do with the set if you felt like it. Next are the extra pieces, but first I want to start off with the super jumper because no one really enjoys the super jumper because of what they do and, well, the damage that they cause upon minifigures. So they're never really useful, so I'll put that in my Bricklink store, which is still not yet open. For the extra pieces are a one barrel peg in the black color, one trigger system for the stud shooter guns, one piece that could be a claw or a fang or whatever type of piece that is used for many purposes of that piece. Then we get two 1 by 1 flat tile pieces in the square shape, one in red, one in yellow. One 1 by 1 dark bluish cheese slope. One 1 by 1 round stud in the light bluish gray color. Bring that closer to the camera. There you go. Then for the final extra piece, we get a 1 by 1 round flat tile stud piece in the trans clear color. So now let's get on to the set. And if you don't notice already, I am playing the Ant-Man movie theme, since this set is based off of not a specific scene, just the main 3 of the main characters that are featured, and some other parts. So for the bad guy, we get Yellow Jacket. So let's bring him up close. Standing alone, he does have to tilt forward his upper body a bit, just so he can stand properly, because of all the weight on his back. So it's a fairly nice minifigure. You get 2 stud shooter guns that are usually for a minifigure, but in this case they're the Yellow Jacket legs, which is just his weapon system, which are used for his weapon system, and they can rotate 360 degrees, bend up and down, rotate at the gun, and then also at the connector part where it connects to his back. Then on the back you also get these light up sun panels, or I don't know what type of purpose they serve on his backpack. You know, maybe they're solar panels or just sunlight sensors. I don't know, but they also can bend back and forward. And his helmet is see-through, so because it's his helmet mask piece. And that's the usual bad guy. I, at the moment, do not remember his name. I'm just calling him Yellow Jacket for now. But he does have nice printing for his torso and legs. So now let's take off his helmet and his head to take off his back armor so we can see the back of his torso, which is also pretty nice printing, and it looks very similar to his mask in a specific way of sorts, because it really does kind of look like the front of his helmet. So that is Yellow Jacket. Next we have Hank Pym Ant-Man, or Hank Pym / Classic Ant-Man. Rearrange the lighting. And he comes with a black minifigure head if you just wanted to put his Ant-Man suit on display, but in a literal sense he has no other body for his head to go onto, so I mean, you can mock one up, you know, make a custom body for him and give him a hairpiece and whatnot. Do whatever you feel like with your copy. And there he is with the front of his head. He does come with a second face. And there's the rest of his torso, where it's just black and red. Then on the back, he also has nice back printing. Only on the torso though, and there's the back of his head. His second face, which is angry. So next, last but not least, we have Hank Pym. Where it's a bit of an upgrade, but as far as upgrades go, the only upgrade is, you notice he has a more silver tone. Added to the black and red. So there's Scott Lang's face. The front of his first face, and he has rather nice silver tone to his Ant-Man, his copy of the Ant-Man suit, and dark gray hands where Hank Pym gets black hands. And here's the back torso printing and his secondary face. So that's it for the minifigures. So let's put Hank Pym, no, not Hank Pym, Scott Lang back onto Antony, which we will get to in a moment. You get two ant insects in the dark blue color. And then, as I mentioned on the box, it's a pretty nice feature for the Ant-Man set, where you get the regular, let me take that off, where you get the regular basic original copy of a 1x1, a 1x2 yellow plate, and a 1x1 red brick. And that's what's so fascinating about this set, is that you get those in original form and brick built form. And they also have, they come with stickers, you know, to show off the Lego brand of the bigger copy of the same pieces. And you also get a couple of screws or nails. And this is also a fun feature where you can put a screw back here, because this is a catapult. So let's see if we can fire it. That didn't go up too high, but that's a pretty easy way of not losing it, that it doesn't go up too high and too far. It just goes in a short distance at a short range. Now we're on to the final part of the set, where I like to call him Antony, because it's basically the main flying ant that Scott Lang rides upon in the movie. So he does have moving mandibles that can go out that far. And that far in as well. But one bummer part about the legs is that they are not movable. But the head has a ball and socket type of joint, so it can rotate 360 degrees, bend that far down and that far up, and also look side to side. Then for its back end, first I want to highlight that this is a pink Lego piece. I do not understand why Lego put two pink pieces into the set, especially where one is more exposed. Because that just does not make any sense. Why Lego did this, I do not know. But it would make more sense making it a dark blue or a dark red, as are the pieces that are around it. But here's what you can do with the back end is, it's not as movable as the head, but it does move up and down. And the last feature is that the wings are also movable, because they too have a ball and socket joint feature. So you could take the wings and fold them back like an actual ant in real life. And also up and down as if he's actually flying, but that would take a little bit. One thing that I should mention is that the legs are not movable as far as moving back and forth, but they are, how they're built onto the main body is that they are able to turn. Like he could be standing on his middle and back legs and be holding something with his front legs. Or you can hold him up. Maybe not. I thought you could move the legs in like he's going to grab something, but since, like I said, the system of how the legs are connected to the body, they're just stationary. They're not movable. But that is it for the Ant-Man Final Battle Lego set. So if you want, you can go ahead and tell me what you think of the set in the comments. And also, rate by liking, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever the heck else you want with all the videos here on my Dave Frost channel, as well as the videos on my Mr. D Frost 2 channel and my Dave Frost number 2 channel. See, this is what you have to bend it for. Like I said, the backpack is heavy. So you have to shift the weight on the Lego jacket minifigure. And this is Dave Frost signing off with thank you again for watching. Have a great night. Don't forget to go forth and build on. And please stick around for more future Lego and Transformer videos coming to this channel.